Welcome back to today's project. It's time to do the annual service on my tractor, as it's almost the busy season. Let's blow off the dust and take it up to the shop. Winter mode off, and summer mode on. This is my Kioti NX5510 hydrostatic four-wheel drive tractor. It's powered by a turbocharged 55 horsepower Daedong diesel engine and puts out just over 43 horsepower at the PTO. Kioti Daedong is a South Korean tractor company. Their U.S. headquarters is in North Carolina, right down the road from me, providing jobs to many folks in my local economy. This was a big reason I went with Kioti. This isn't my first tractor from Kioti. I had a smaller CK3510 that I quickly outgrew. We have a RX 7320 at work. I've also got several friends that run Kiotis for their businesses. All solid performers with no real issues. I purchased this particular tractor from my local dealer as a farm show display unit with just a handful of hours on it, saving myself a few bucks. Being a farm show model, it came from the factory with most of the bells and whistles that a dealer would be responsible for installing already on the tractor from the factory, which I was thrilled about. No disrespect to my dealer, but options installed at the factory always tend to work and look better in my opinion. Now I don't put a ton of hours on this tractor, but I do keep it busy around the farm, as well as pick up a few side jobs with it throughout the year. I prefer to service my equipment annually, regardless of if I've made it to the service interval or not. This way I'm not having to schedule a shop day during the busy season, and I've always got peace of mind that everything's fresh. Today I'm changing the oil, air, fuel, transmission, and hydrostatic filter. While the tractor's in the shop and clean, I'm also going to install a second set of rear remotes. Kioti offers a full kit with all OEM parts and simple directions. I've got a great circle of friends and we all pool our tractor attachments. This will give me more options as to what I can run on the back of the tractor. First up is an engine oil change. This oil pan has two plugs as the front drive line is routed through the middle of the pan. Out with the old oil filter. In with the new oil filter. Moving on to the fuel filter. Unplug the sensor on the bottom of the filter and spin it off. It's a lot easier to get to the oil fill with the fuel filter off, so I'm filling it before installing the new fuel filter. The manual calls for 1.6 gallons of 15W40. Now back to the fuel filter. Sensor unscrews from the bottom. Switch it over to the new filter, spin it on, and plug in the sensor. Open the bleeder screw on top of the filter housing. Start the tractor to activate the fuel pump. And hand pump the top to speed up the process. Once all the air is pushed out and fuel runs clean, close the bleeder. Check the engine oil, and right in between the notches. Now to test fire the tractor to make sure we don't have any air in the fuel lines. And all good. Moving on to the air filter. Super simple here. Next up is the hydrostatic filter. Make sure the old O-ring comes off if you're following along on your machine. Mine separates from the filter every time. And finally, the transmission filter. Now time for a quick spring cleaning. And on to the fun part. All of these side panels have to be removed to mount the new rear remote handle and route the cables. I'll speed it up so as not to bore you. New handle pins in place with the included hardware, and the new cable routes beside the existing cable and out the rear firewall. A new boot keeps everything watertight. Adding the new rear remote is pretty simple. Remove the top cap off the existing remote. Make sure all the O-rings come with it. Don't want to leave one of those in the wrong place. Install the new spacer and cable bracket. Again, make sure all the O-rings are where they need to be. And install the new valve. Again, O-rings. I may have pinched one. And original cap back on top with longer bolts to sandwich it all back together. Quick function check with the tractor off. This is a detent valve. I've got some attachments that I was having to use a bungee cord to hold my original valve open. And put everything back together, preferably with no leftover parts. Check and top off the fluid. One more function check with the tractor on to look for leaks. Everything looks good. Now a quick degrease and rinse, and she'll be like a new tractor. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next project.